Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, welcome to Vibrations with Vito with your host, me, Vito. I'm talking like this, just so I let y'all know I'm very versatile. Emphasis on the word versatile. You're going to find out in a few moments why I said that twice. But for right now, yeah, it was just to let you know I could talk like this and talk like that. All right, that's enough of that. Welcome to Vibrations with Vito with your host, me, Vito. This is episode 20. I appreciate everybody so far for tuning in all the time, and when you do, it's very appreciated. Subscribe, like, and subscribe. I'm everywhere. Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your friends, tell your uncles, your aunts, your hairdresser, your barber. Tell everybody. I'm not going anywhere. So appreciate you tuning in. Let's get right to it. The message for the week. I didn't really come with anything prepared, but I saw something over the week. I'm going to repeat what I saw. If I remember correctly, it says, work like you're losing, especially when everyone is telling you you're winning. Your humility is the key to longevity. So be humble, people. Be humble and keep focused. That's all. But okay, that's enough out of me. I have a special guest here with me today. This man I've known for quite a bit. I met him through my best friend. This is my best friend Greg's brother. He is, what can I say? He's very witty. He's very funny. And honestly, he's very, very reliable. We'll keep it at that for now. Help me welcome my friend, Chris Lutz.
What's up, Vito?
What's going on? How you doing?
Good. Yourself?
Nice to see you. Standing at 7'12".
7'12".
Oh, goodness gracious. How tall are you?
6'4", 6'5", maybe with some shoes on.
Okay, 6'5".
I'm shrinking though. It's
You're getting old.
It's a struggle. Yeah.
You're getting old.
Yeah.
You're a very tall man. Your whole family's tall. I'm pretty sure your youngest sister, or your only sister, but the youngest sibling is probably taller than me now.
She's up there. We went back to back last weekend. She was like, "Oh, I'm just as tall as you." I was like, "I don't know." We went back to back. I was like, "Oh my goodness."
So she's definitely more than 5'9".
I think she's taller than Sherry now. Yeah.
Oh boy! Yeah. Shout out to Sherry. Shout out to your whole family. I said in the beginning that I was very versatile.
Hence the shirts.
Hence the shirts. I got a versatile contracting shirt on. This is a great. You said this is one of the classics, right?
That's one of the classics. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this a medium? Because it fits me like a large.
That might be a medium. I wore that maybe once in my life.
Okay, well now I'm wearing it.
Back in the day.
I appreciate you for the shirt. But yeah,
we got to get some though. We're gonna do an order and you're on it.
Good. And then when I do some DeVito's shirts, I'll give you one, of course. Do you have one? Or my dad doesn't. I don't make that big.
No.
Sorry. No,
we don't make that small.
Facts.
Sophia's. I'll get you. We'll do
let's plug Versatile Contracting real quick. Is there a phone number that anybody could reach you?
Yeah, absolutely. 267-307-2645 or 215-275-7947.
You heard the man.
Check us out online too, versatilejoe.com.
Versatile Joe, all one word, .com.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, good. You guys do everything. What's your specialty, would you say? Like, what do you guys specialize in?
I guess plumbing. Like, it's just the name of the game. Like, my dad started out doing plumbing, so we just... Okay. Yeah, but it's everything. Right. It turns into everything.
So will remodel a whole house if you have to, paint, all that kind of stuff.
Bathrooms, kitchens, basements, everything.
You are a good plumber. You came and you fixed the plumbing issue I had in my house in like 6 minutes flat. And then it was crazy because my dad's that's not his expertise, like culinary is his expertise.
Yeah, if you made me make a pizza though.
Right. My mom was like, let's just wait till Papa gets home. And I was like, he's going to get home at 11:30 and then he's going to have to try and fix the sink. I said, I'm just going to call Greg, and Greg couldn't come because he injured himself playing basketball. That's a story for another day. And then you were like, I'm actually around the area, so I'll just come do it. And you literally in and out. And I was like, well, what was the problem? You're like, I don't know. I actually just tore it apart and just put it back together.
That's what it usually takes.
So good. Okay. Yeah. I'm thirsty.
I'm so thirsty.
I had to go back to the just the regular caps because last week I butchered the tore that cork apart. So here's your favorite part of the show.
Electric wine opener.
So that's what she was saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Do you feel like it's not as like classy? Like no one's at like a fancy restaurant like.
Yeah, it isn't as classy, but I don't know if it's. I think maybe we should just stick to the caps.
The cap's real nice. It's easy.
The cork is nice though when you do it 1 for 1. That was like 1 for 8.
Yeah.
I was like struggling.
I used the shoe before. You can bang a shoe against a wall. Did you ever hear that one?
No.
So
look in the camera and please tell them.
So you put the bottle in a shoe and you just bang it against the wall, and the cork will eventually like pop out, and then you can just pull it.
And you've done this?
I don't know if I've done it, but I was there when someone did it.
So it's a reliable source, people. So
but you gotta really hit it.
Try it out.
Don't break it. I'll be breaking your bottle and then blaming me.
Right? No, I'm not gonna try it on the show. I'm gonna make sure you're here for it the next time.
The next time we get a cork one.
That's right. Or we'll get an electric one. Who knows? But this is your favorite part of the show, people. Put your volume up. Here comes the pour. Magnificent. Every single time.
What did you go with?
We don't tell the brands on this show because they don't deserve the advertising, but this is Pinot Grigio. It is my go-to. It's my favorite. I don't discriminate red or white, but I like Pinot Grigio. It's my favorite. So I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule, your busy schedule. We're going to get to that in a few minutes, but thank you. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Vibrations with Vito, episode 20. We are...
So did you do that on purpose? No, right?
You 20? Being here on 20?
Yeah.
So I was going to get to that.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of get-tos.
Like when I was like episode 15, I started like mapping out, who I would like to have.
Yeah.
And then I was like, ooh, it'd be cool to get Chris on 20. So you were born on April 20th.
Yep.
Hashtag 420. But so it kind of worked out that way. So
20's my favorite number.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's a blessing. God works in mysterious ways, and I think He wanted you to be here for episode 20. So we're here.
That's awesome.
But okay, so let's get right to it. So you were supposed to be here, scheduled, and then maybe
Friday night, nothing.
Right, nothing new.
Yeah.
So and maybe minutes before, maybe like a half hour before, you got a phone call.
Yeah.
What was that phone call about?
Literally right after you texted me, said, "Yo, we're still good for tonight, right?" I go, yo. Wait, I definitely responded right back to you.
Yeah, you're like, I'm just getting in the shower and then I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in the shower. I'm good. Literally, the second you get I text that, I get a call from my dad, and he's like, "Yo," he's like, "Where you at?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm just home, about to go to Vito's." And he's like, "We got an emergency call. You want to take it?" And I was like, "Actually, no, not right now. Not right now. I'm going to Vito's." Usually I'd be like, "All right, deal. Like, I'll go."
And this is a city job, you said?
It's a store in CityWorks.
Store in CityWorks, okay.
Or a store in CityWorks. A store in King of Prussia called CityWorks.
Oh, boy. And so, basically...
It's a restaurant. It's a really nice restaurant.
Oh, and now we're in a restaurant now.
Shout out. CityWorks.
Okay, all right. Speaking of restaurants, so I actually didn't even mention Aroso one time last week, and I can't believe I did that. So shout out to Aroso's. This is where we are now, so where I record every podcast. The number is 215-295-1311. Again, 215-295-1311. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Mr. V. Love you, appreciate you. Go to Aroso's, tell him I sent you. Boom.
Place is nice.
It is nice. You didn't even see the front. You walk like halfway. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Well, you'll see it. But so you low-key should be doing a job, but we're over here.
Yeah, usually I drop. Like, for them, they're a really good customer, so I drop whatever I was doing. Just to get, like, Friday night, like, I ain't got nothing going on. I would easily drive up there and get them out of a pinch, but I just called the manager, said, "Hey, what's going on?" He's like, "Oh, it's not that big of a deal." He's like, "It just gets sent over automatically as an emergency." So now I was like, "Yeah, we get to reschedule tomorrow."
So we are good. Okay, good.
But I got plans tomorrow. So
we're going to get to that too.
So I think I'm going to get Greg a phone call after this.
Okay.
Like, yo.
Sorry, Greg.
Sorry, Greg, you got a service call tomorrow morning. I hope you can take it, because...
Shit. So that's what I mean by, like, I value your time, because you're a busy man, so thank you. But okay, you said you have plans for tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be going crabbing?
Yep.
Okay, I thought you were going to do a deep sea.
Oh, I wish.
See,
I'd rather do that.
But
I'll take the bay over land.
Okay, fair.
I'll take the ocean over the bay.
So, okay, good.
Yep.
All right, so we share a lot in common. One thing that we don't is you are pro deep sea fishing.
I don't know about a pro. I'm just a.
You've done it.
Oh yeah,
You would have to bribe me to go. In the middle, how far do you drive? Do you drive a boat?
miles.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drive a boat.
Yeah.
90 miles?
Yeah. And then it just, when you get out there, it just drops off. It's a cliff.
Oh my gosh.
So there's like canyons out there. And you just go fish the canyons.
So you drive 90 miles. How many hours is that? Like 2?
About like 4 hours.
4-hour drive in the
3
middle
and a half,
of...
you'll hit some good spots.
Oh my
4 hours. I mean,
gosh.
sometimes they come in short. Supposedly they're like coming in short now, so you don't have to go that far. But if you want to go get some big fish, you go to canyons. It's crazy though. You have to do it. Like, I beg everyone to just go experience it. It's so cool. You like the drive out is more fun, if not like the drive out is awesome. I love the drive out.
It's better than actually sitting there with your pole out.
Yeah, because you're just like usually just troll, like usually just cruise at like a slow speed, drag some like bait, and like as simple as that. You just wait. But like the cruise out is cool because you just like if you got a cool captain, you know, like so you're just cruising out, doing your own thing, drinking some beers, like having a good time, blasting music, like just being like pirates out in the middle of the ocean. And it's pitch dark because we'll leave at like 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, no, pitch dark.
But then you said the other week you wanted to see the sunrise.
Yes.
That was the most beautiful sunrise I've ever seen in my life over the ocean when you're just surrounded by ocean.
So, yeah, that's the best, I guess, because I wanted to go to the beach to watch the sunrise.
Yeah.
And you're in the water,
Yeah.
like on it, but that's crazy. A 4-hour trip to fish in the middle of the water. To me, the problem is that all the evils of Lucy are directly below me.
They're just fish.
When I say they're just fish, some of
There's
them
some
have
shark.
crazy teeth.
Did you see the video of the dude? Did you see this?
He got his pinky
Yup.
ripped off.
Yup.
Oh, and
They didn't really show it, but like you know.
And did you
That
can see
thing
all the
is-
blood all over the shark's face, like
I
right
didn't-
underneath.
yeah,
Oh my god, it was terrible. But
That's great. And he's like, I just lost my pinky.
yeah, the way
Like,
he said it so calm.
Yeah.
Like he lost his other
You know,
one.
he didn't feel anything. Like that was one of those ones where he just like, you probably just see it happen. You're like, oh shit.
When I say evils of Lucy, I mean Lucifer, Lucy, the devil, obviously. The evils of like if I were to fall overboard, everything that I'm afraid of is directly below me, and I can't do anything about it. Literally, when they say fish out of water, yeah, that's us. Crazy.
But we're trying to get those fish in the boat. Like that's the name of the game.
Yeah. Do you ever catch a shark?
Yeah. But like, I've never intended to catch a shark.
Did you throw him back?
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
We got like a mutual respect. We don't eat each other.
Okay, good. Did you see the shark, the great white shark that was in Long Beach Island?
Yeah, real close.
Was it Long Beach Island or Long Island? Long Island. Locking that in.
You're locking it in with Long Island?
Yeah, confident. But great white shark.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Washed
They're
up on the
coming
beach.
closer and closer. Like, I guess it's all that. Like, I don't even know.
I don't know either, but it's making me nervous. That's why I don't go past my knees.
And it's weird, like swimming in the Jersey Shore because everything's so murky. So
It's
you don't
disgusting.
know.
Right.
It's not disgusting. It's
Yes,
just because
it
it's disgusting. It is. Why does the Jersey Shore? Like, we live here, so we got to have the murky water.
Right, like California's got a beautiful beach.
Yeah, Florida, beautiful beaches.
And then like Europe, beautiful beaches. Jersey Shore. It's just
You can't.
disgusting.
You're in like shin high water. You can't see your feet. Like something's wrong.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Funny though. But
Okay,
yes,
so-
you should come, or at least think about it.
I would
Get over your fears one time.
think
and
about
just
it.
come deep sea fishing. One morning there was just like whales. Just sun was coming up, and all you heard was like, shh, shh. Yeah, dead serious. And I was like, like a couple beers deep. I'm like,
Right.
this is crazy.
What kind of whales? Humpback whales?
I assume so. Like I don't know what are out. Like it could have been anything. I don't know.
Just a big ass whale.
Just whales everywhere.
Yeah.
Talk about whale watching. You're like on top of them out there.
I
Like
would go whale watching, but I'd also be nervous that they could tip over the boat whenever they feel like it. Because they could.
yeah.
They're huge. Even like the smallest whale could tip over any boat.
Yo.
Like a fishing boat, not like a cruise ship, but like
something that you're on.
what
out
you're
there.
in.
Yo,
Oh god. So tomorrow you're just going crabbing.
We're just going crabbing, like we're in some pontoon boats. We had in works for a while. Like me, the crew, Richie.
Okay, shout out to Richie.
Guys, Joe, like all those guys, you know.
Shout out to Joe. Your brother Joe?
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe. But
we had it in the works for a while. We haven't done it yet, so it's like surprising that it's gonna happen.
I'd go crabbing for sure.
Yeah.
I'd have to give it some serious thought to go deep sea fishing, just because I'd be so frightened. That's all. Like I could be around you, Greg, Richie, Joe, and I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But once we're like, I can't even see any piece of land, and it's just water.
I'm not gonna lie, it gets spooky.
I believe, especially at night.
Yeah. At night it's crazy because like, especially drinking too, because you get a couple beers in you and you got to take a piss. So like, there's there's bathrooms, but you're not supposed to use the bathroom on the boat. Like you're supposed to piss off the side. But like what we do is like he has outboards, so you go to the back and just like sort of lean on the motor, lean on the thing. But you're cruising at like 40 knots.
Oh,
like you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're cruising, and the crazy part is you're a little tipsy. If you fall over, they're not gonna know right away. That's what scares me. So whenever like someone's taking a piss, I'm always on guard, like watching.
Should be,
because I'm always on guard. Like everyone else is just like.
So you said something that I don't know, and maybe the average listener doesn't know. 40 knots, is that equivalent to 40 miles per hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miles.
All right. So that's just a code word for.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. So you actually just did something in May that's kind of remarkable and should be we should shed some light on it. So you purchased a home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Wildman. Let's just say that.
Well, Wildman Ave.
Yeah. You didn't have to say Ave, but Wildman. So you purchased a home. Now you're in the process of remodeling it, correct?
Yeah, slow and steady on whatever free time I have.
Right. So there's no rush. Because like when Greg did his house, he was kind of in a rush to get it in and out.
No, I moved into it, so I'm sort of taking my time and just doing it slow. I'm not like, I mean, everything's always a rush because like you always want to get it done, but it's not like I'm pressed to get it done. So I'm sort of just like enjoying my summer.
Good.
Just taking it slow.
As you should.
You've
so
been
far,
there. You've seen it. It's slow and steady.
Your room, though, like what you did is your room, that looks good.
It's funny, because it's like everything's under construction. Then you like go behind that one door. You're like, oh wow,
this is nice.
This is nice.
Somebody lives here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
we grew up doing that. Like.
Yeah, you've been doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I said to you? I don't know if you heard me yesterday, but I said when I came into your house, it smelled exactly like your house in Fairless Hills did. When I don't know how old you were, but when I first met Greg and he lived at that house, it smelled exactly the same. And I kind of got I was just like, this is nice. I was just like picturing like, are your dogs there? I was like, is Joe upstairs? So that was.
Do you remember how we met or when we met?
I was actually gonna ask you that, but so.
Because you bring up Fairless Hills house, so like it brings back like. That was back in the day. Like, shout out Fairless Hills house. That house was awesome.
It was. The whole house was basically.
Thank you, sir.
The basement. The basement was
boss.
The basement was amazing.
And then we had the bedrooms in the basement, so it worked out like perfectly.
Great. Like that nice long driveway. Yeah. It was great.
Basketball court.
You want to know what my earliest recollection of like knowing you was? We went to a Phillies game. Do you remember that? And Sophia was very, very young.
Oh, you're going like that?
That's my earliest like memory, I guess, of being in your presence. And we sat at the very last row of the and I'm terrified of heights.
It is.
Dude,
I don't like it up there.
Talk about swallowing like your. When people say swallow your pride, I was swallowing my fears because I was like, I'm actually terrified, but I can't let these people know that I'm scared because I'm grateful to be there. Like we went to see the. Your dad took me to this great experience.
How old were you? Do you know? Like, do you know?
I had to be like.
Because I was trying to figure out like the first recollection I remember of you is like just hanging out down the basement of Fairless Hills. Just like you would be over and Greg would be like, oh, here's my friend Vito. Like, what's up, Vito?
I think I was like 12. I think we were in 6th grade.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because I was scared because we were literally the last row at the nosebleeds, top of the Phillies game. And at this point, I didn't really like baseball like that.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is fun. This is a very fun experience. And it was you, your brother Joe, Greg. I'm pretty sure Pat was there. Everybody was there. And I remember on the ride home, I was getting crushed. Because your family's just a bunch of massive human beings. You're all like 6'4". You know what I mean? And I was tiny as shit. I was just like sitting there. But that was my earliest memory of you. I could be wrong. I clearly, because like what you said, it could have been
like,
before that.
I just remember like.
Yeah. Most vivid memory is that Phillies game. But okay, so you're a contractor. You build things with your hands, correct?
Yeah.
How do you think we made the pyramids?
I think it's like early engineering. Maybe like maybe they like just pushed it all in the middle, like wheelbarrow, massive mountain, and then dug it out. Like and something like that, like something
carved out a pyramid.
Yeah, like early engineering. Like, how do you do that?
They use stones though, limestone, and each one was like 2 tons. Yeah. That's where like.
Did you do any research?
Yes,
like,
I did.
All right,
I
cool.
did.
I'm excited to.
So this is one of my like biggest mind fucks. I'll say that because like, how did they do that?
Yeah.
In that early period, like that's like 4,000 years ago.
Yeah, they had no like.
They said it used to be white, like when it was fresh, it was white, and now it's like yellow.
Yeah.
But
it does blow my mind when you think of that kind of stuff. Like even like nowadays, it blows my mind when you see like a building go up and you're like, oh geez, like how'd they do that? But like we got computers that tell you how to do this stuff now. Someone was really smart that made that computer thing. Yeah. But then when you start getting into that detail, you're like, so how'd they do that?
It's like 450 feet high.
Ah, it's crazy.
So like what they think is they did it with ramps, but like how?
Yeah.
How many people were pulling each stone up this ramp?
Yeah. That's like the power of the people though. There's so many of them all trying to do one thing. That was like a whole world at that time.
Right.
Trying to like, all right, let's
get
everyone together. Like town meeting. Right. We're gonna build these pyramids.
So it took like they estimate like 20 to 30 years to make. That's I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Especially, I feel like I want to say it took longer, but we don't know.
Yeah.
So, each thing was 2 tons. Maybe they used a ramp. Did it spiral around it? Oh, so like people think like, oh, maybe it was they were like slaves and they were like forced to make it.
Yeah.
But there's like an area in the pyramid dedicated to the people who worked on it. So like if they were slaves, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't honor the slaves. They'd be slaves and they didn't care about them. So like I don't think they were slaves. I think they were like workers.
But maybe they weren't like
skilled workers, and they were like, listen, we need your help to build this thing.
Yeah.
So I did some research. Where they made the stones was 1,000 yards away from Giza. Aswan is what it's called.
So maybe the ramp thing makes sense then, because it wouldn't be a steep ramp because you need more energy to get a huge rock up a steep ramp. But if it was a real gradual ramp, you could have less energy over time. Mm-hmm. So 100, what is it, 100 yards?
1,000.
1,000. Ooh, yeah, the real gradual ramps.
That's so crazy.
But real gradual ramps.
So do you think if you wet sand, because like Egypt saw sand, right?
Yeah.
So, or dirt. If you wet sand, is it easier to pull something across it?
I think so, right?
Okay. Yeah. So do you think maybe they just threw water? Like I have no idea. How did they drag? So they made it 1,000 yards over here in Aswan.
Yeah.
And drug it all the way.
Well, they're dragging it uphill. You got to think.
It's flat ground. It is flat. But
you know what I'm saying. But if it was a ramp, it's uphill.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying. So that's why they started so far away, because it wasn't going to be like a steep ramp. They're just like carrying this thing up.
I actually don't know.
I don't know. Wouldn't it be cool to like get those answers? I don't know, like if you.
So the answers, it's believed. You ever heard of the Library of Alexandria?
No.
You ever, okay.
I feel like that rings a bell, but maybe just because it rolls off your tongue. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that ring a bell or does it roll off your tongue?
So it's in the city of Alexandria, and that's in Egypt. It was in the city, excuse me. And they believe there was thousands and thousands and thousands of like scriptures and letters and things of that nature in this library. And they believe that how they wrote down how they built the pyramids plural.
Yeah,
and they put it
one of these things.
And they made 3. Oh my God! And they put it in this library, and then the library got burned down in a civil war. Julius Caesar, like that time, it's said that he accidentally burned it down.
Yeah.
But that burned down in like it was like 50 BC. I actually think it was 48 BC if I remember like visually reading it.
I was young.
So, like that bums me out because if it really was in there,
you would want those.
I want to know because the conspiracy theory that like aliens built it, maybe they fucking did.
Yeah, like
maybe they did.
You don't know.
Or
like
the thing. How? like they didn't have the wheel. They didn't have wheels. They didn't have any, like, maybe they did have some crazy tools that we don't know about, but we don't know about it.
Yeah.
So how did they build it? That's literally one of the biggest questions that I want answered in my life.
I would love to go to Egypt and check them out with my own eyes.
Yes.
Because then you, like, really probably put it in perspective, you know, like
how big
standing in front of those and being like, how the...
Intricate.
How do they do this?
Yeah, and what the craziest thing is, why they built them, do you know why they built them? Tombs. For the pharaohs.
Yeah.
So, like, if you go in the heart of the pyramid, it's just like
it's just
where they were supposed to put the pharaoh. Like, now we do caskets. They did, like, we have to build you this huge monument.
Well, that was because they were real big on, like, the afterlife of, like, mummification.
And they, like, left, like, a small hole in that room where they would put the pharaoh, so his soul could leave that through there. So his soul could go outside, which is nuts. Everything about the pyramid blows my mind. Literally everything about it. Yeah. The Library of Alexandria, R.I.P. But I wish that was still around so we would know. But so that's your guess? Is just like I don't even remember what you said because you said like 10 different things in between.
I did say you dug out from the ground, but then I said ramps after that. So
I don't know.
Yeah,
I would love to go, like you said. I would love to ride a camel.
Look at it.
Ride a camel.
Airport Egypt.
It's
like,
gotta
where's
be.
gotta be. I mean, I think Egypt's pretty like they got like some kind of a city and tourist section, right?
Yeah, they have to. Yeah. Egypt's probably such a tourist place for strictly that reason. It's one of the earliest, like, what's the word? Civilizations, like, of just mankind. So that's crazy. And I wonder if that dude who ordered it to be built, if he saw it get done. Or did he die?
No, his son seen it at King Tut.
Maybe.
12 years old. He's like, yo, this place is mine. Dad's like, yo, all yours, buddy.
Dude, the pyramids. I would love to go to Egypt.
Egypt's up there. That's like bucket list stuff.
Right. So where's another place you would love to visit? Kensington?
I'm like just a sucker for like, I want to go to the Keys.
Okay.
I haven't been to the Keys.
Okay.
That's like on my list.
I mean, give me like
exotic places.
Anything?
Like, not anywhere.
Just anywhere, really. No, I want to go to Bora Bora. It just looks like a postcard.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to go see that. I want to feel the water. Like that water looks so warm. It just looks it's crystal clear.
Yeah.
Egypt though might be up there for me, like maybe top 3.
Yeah, just because it's such a history lesson. The same like.
I can't imagine sitting at the bottom of the pyramid and just looking up.
Yeah, that'd be.
I want the answers, man. I want the answers. How did they build them? I wanted to say this. I kind of forgot. There's a theory, huh?
Pass the bottle over.
Oh, for sure. Go ahead. Just gotta do it in the microphone. You know the rules.
I know the rules. See if I'm any good at this.
Sounded great in my ear. Look what I just tried to do. Look. I tried to put the cap on my glass of wine. Mom, don't worry. I'm not too drunk. I promise. We're halfway through.
Only our 3rd bottle.
Yeah. Drank 2 right before we started.
Just kidding.
So there's a theory that when the Nile River flooded, whenever they were building, they like made a channel to make the water go a certain way.
Yeah.
So like maybe because like to get it away from what they were building. Mm-hmm. So maybe could they have like built like a raft and put these stones on the raft and send it down the river? No, right? They would sink.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing something out.
You're just throwing darts in there.
I don't know though, because do you think they drug it 1,000 yards?
Yeah, real gradual ramp. Like have like 1,000 dudes.
So the ramp is 1,000 yards long.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know.
If we have to get this huge rock all the way to the hell up there, we better have a gradual ramp.
I wonder if they know how many actual stones to complete one.
Yeah.
Egypt's
up there.
That's a Google. Hold on. I need to put my reading glasses on, people.
You should just get prescription sunglasses.
Sunglasses, I should.
So then this way...
I don't have to take them off ever. Oh, holy moly, it's right in here. Let me make sure I can hear myself here.
I'll try these.
I'm going to Google... We're just going to take this part out.
It does change the whole perspective with some sunglasses.
Oh my God, it looks. I feel
it makes it comforting. Like
yes,
that's why my eyes. I got baby blues. You know, you gotta protect them.
Shout out to the blue eyes. If you're listening to this and you have blue eyes, know that the two people talking right now have crystal blue eyes as well.
And I feel like they get sunburned. You know, like
the
more
eyes.
Sensitive. Yeah, they do. Yo, you ever go out in the sun? You're like, I need sunglasses right now.
Yeah, but most of the time I can't.
I don't think brown-eyed people say that.
Hold on, here's the answer. How many stones are in the Great Pyramid of Giza?
Let me guess. Hold on.
Give me a guess.
The Great. That's just the one, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many stones? Let me say.
I feel like you're
4,000.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna lowball it.
Lowball it. I was like trying to.
2,300,000.
They're talking about pebbles now.
This is PBS too. This is, you know.
Yeah, they're.
Holy moly.
They count it.
Okay. Do you have anything else to add to the pyramid? Any takes? Anything?
Nope, not after that comment.
Like, do you think
now
maybe?
I need to go. Like, let's go.
Do you think maybe aliens did it or no? No shot.
You know, the alien thing, there's always a chance. Like, because you just don't know.
We don't know shit.
Nope. And, like, why not? I don't know. Like, look, I think they exist. Okay. I don't know in what forms they exist. Like, if it's as crazy as, like, E.T., but, like, there has to be something, right? There's too much out there.
Okay. I mean,
even if it's like a little bug flying around, that would be an alien, right?
Right. Yeah. If we don't know about it, is it something that we just don't know is an alien? Like we've never discovered before? Is it an alien, or alien is only extraterrestrial out of space thing?
Yeah, that like comes to check us out. Is that? I don't know. It's good.
I don't know nothing. I wish I knew. I just wish we knew stuff. We don't know anything.
No, we got Google though, so we don't have to know anything. Like honestly, like you gotta. Oh my God, yeah, that's another thing I need to bring up. I forgot my wallet.
Today?
And I was freaking out on the way here.
Oh boy.
I was gonna grab a case of beer for tomorrow. I was like, oh, let me pop in this beer distributor. I was like, nope, I forgot my wallet. I was like freaking out for a second, and I was like, you know, I'm good. I got my phone.
Right.
It's like if it was my phone, I'm turning around.
Oh, like Apple Pay, you mean?
No, just like I'm just meant like how much more
important it is.
Yeah,
right.
I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't it crazy that you won't leave anywhere without your phone?
Yeah, the
phone can't.
Yeah, you can't. Like I couldn't, and I hate that.
Because if I told
mostly work,
you wouldn't have known to park in the back.
Yep,
you wouldn't have read your phone.
Like,
right.
yeah, I would have been like, oh, where's
how do I get there?
Like, I would have been like walking through the front door, like knocking
how
on
do
doors.
people get around before GPS?
Yeah,
that's my thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Because first thing I did was just click on the link you sent me. I was like, all right, that I know exactly where that is. Like, I guess if I didn't look at it, I would have been like. But remember, Wildwood trip, forgetting your wallet.
Oh my God. Okay, let's break this down. So, we were. How far would you say away?
I don't know. It was across the bridge.
Grip. Yeah, we crossed the Walt Whitman Bridge.
And we drove for a while.
Yes. So let's say we were like an hour. Right?
Yeah, I'd say an hour is good.
Like an hour away, or an hour away from your house on our way to Wildwood. It was you, me, and your brother Greg. And then I'm looking around, and I went to, I don't know why it came into my brain, but I was like,
isn't it crazy how it just snaps sometimes? You're like, shit. That's exactly what happened. Like something snapped, and I said, nope, don't have my wallet.
So people.
And I never forget my wallet.
I'm in the back seat. And I know, I don't have my wallet.
Were you quiet for a minute? Like, not saying it?
Yeah, because I was like, I can't believe this is a reality. I don't have my wallet.
And we're about to do a weekend down the shore.
Yeah, and I need to get in to bars and shit. I need my ID.
Yep.
So I'm like, I don't have my wallet. And I'm like, how do I say it? I can't sugarcoat it. I just got to say, like, yo, I don't have my wallet. And we, it wasn't like
you didn't say it like that. You said, "I don't think I have my wallet." So we're like, "You better find that out."
I wanted a sliver of hope.
Quick.
I wanted a sliver of hope, and there was none. I knew it.
Yeah. Did we pull over real quick and you checked like the back?
Yes.
I was driving, so you checked the back of the truck.
My bag was in the back.
Your bag was in the back.
I knew it when I got out of the car.
You knew it.
I knew it.
Yeah.
It wasn't there.
I'm checking this for no damn reason.
So right straight up, I was like, dude, I'm wasting time that we could be on our way home.
But you had to check though. It's like one of those things.
So
luckily it was in your car though.
Yeah,
right? It wasn't all the way up here.
Right. I knew I didn't take it out of the glove compartment. Once I started thinking about it, I was like, I never grabbed it.
Yeah.
And I didn't. So we had to drive all the way back to Philadelphia.
Yep.
And picked it up, and then went on. It was so. I felt like I killed the morale. We were gonna get there like 7. We ended up getting there like 10.
Yeah,
it was crazy. But that's a good little story. But okay, we're gonna do a segment of the show. This is one of your favorites, riddles with Vito. If you're new to the show, I'm gonna give my guest here, Chris, a riddle, and he's just gonna have to try and figure out. And riddles don't have anything to do with your intelligence. They don't. It's always like a play on words, and it's just tricky. So, but in the intro, I said this man was witty. He's always coming up with. The last couple times where I've done riddles with other guests, I've always seen him like that week, and I always give you the last couple times I gave you the riddle before, and your guesses are always good. It's just you don't get them because they're tough.
Last night Craig's was good.
Yes,
that was the shout out, Craig. That
was last week's riddle. It was all fruits have the same father, or who's the father of all fruits?
Yo.
And the answer was papaya, like papaya. And Greg's his guess was elderberry.
Yeah.
Great guess.
Great
Elderberry. And yours was Granny Smith apple.
Yeah.
That's another good guess. Yeah. Real good guess. Unfortunately, not the right answer. But here we go.
Yeah. All right.
Riddles with Vito.
I know I'm going to mess this one up.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
How did the baker protect his bagel? How did the baker protect his bagel? I want to put in perspective that nobody has sat next to me on this show and got a riddle correct. Can Chris be the first?
Right off the bat, I'm drawing blanks.
Anything that comes in your head, I want you to say it out loud. That's the whole point.
So, it's tough to think like that because you just think and you just start going places. But the first thing I thought of was bagel holes. So how did the baker protect his bagel? So bagels have holes. See now then.
How did the baker
it's not gonna work.
Protect his bagel? And clearly we're both saying that last word differently. You're saying bagel, and I'm saying bagel. So bagel. I'm gonna try to meet you halfway. I'm gonna say bagel just for you right now. Maybe that'll help you get it. How did the baker protect his bagel? Anything?
Wish we could just hit pause and I can sit here because I have so much time when you ask me like that, So it's easy to come up with it. Not easy, it's just easier.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Maybe
how did the baker protect his bagel?
I think I'm thinking too hard into the bagel part. Is that wrong to say?
No. So it's associated with a bagel or bagel. I'm gonna keep saying it. Bagel and bagel. How did the baker protect his bagel? Anything?
I got nothing.
Okay,
I'm
ready?
thinking shit.
I am the Riddler. Yeah. Okay. How did the baker protect his bagel?
He put it in the oven.
He put locks on it. LOX, like salmon.
Oh, jeez.
Locks.
LOX.
Yeah, salmon.
I never put that on my bagels. I've had it before though.
Is it good?
It's just it's a filler. You know what is good is when they do lox, cucumbers, and tomatoes, salt, pepper on an everything bagel. That's really good.
You lost me with the cucumber.
But I'll take the. Oh, you don't like cucumbers?
Not really. No, I don't like pickles.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. You should be sponsored by pickles. Your whole family, the Lutz family, is pro pickle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pro pickle.
I didn't realize how many people weren't pro pickle until you start having all these guests on.
This is how I think about it, bro. It sits in its own piss all day long in a jar. Pickle.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nasty.
It gets better over time as it ferments or whatever it's doing.
Says the people who like bagels. Who like pickles.
Says the people that are drinking wine.
This comes from pickles?
No, it sits in a bottle for it's grapes that.
That's different. Grapes are delicious. Pickles taste like shit.
Cucumbers.
Yeah, right.
Cucumbers over grapes.
So a cucumber is just a dry pickle? Is that it?
No, it's a unpickled pickle.
Okay, fair. All right, whatever. Literally whatever. Okay. that riddle was good.
That was good.
The streak continues.
Locks.
I can't wait till the day.
Why didn't I think of that?
If the day. That's why when you asked if it was associated with the
cream
bagel.
cheese, and I thought like right over it. I was like, no, it's not that. And then I was like, oh, lox. I should have went there.
You should have. I thought you were gonna. Once I confirmed, it's okay.
It's more difficult being in front of the camera because you're just it is. It's tough.
Okay. So I saw we say this. The thing I love about my job, probably one of the only things I love about my job, is it's very informative. I learn a lot. I read a lot about history, fun facts, stuff like that. So this week I saw 2 things that stuck out to me, so I screenshotted them, or I took a picture of them. So on July 20th, 2 days ago, it was the anniversary of the moon landing.
Yeah.
So it says, this was talking about the dark side of the moon. It said only one side of the moon is visible from Earth. We call the far and unseeable side the dark side of the moon. Few of us know that the dark side of the moon looks very different from the side we see. The near side that is visible at night is covered in large dark swaths, S-W-A-T-H-S, I think I pronounced it right, the result of ancient lava flows. While the dark side has none of these features, an ancient collision created intense heat and volcanos, basically,
we know
within the moon, causing lava to pour out onto the surface only onto the near side. The dark side has no such lava flows.
When did this happen? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Like, what was the year? How did they know?
When they were building the pyramids, they were like, "Oh, check out that lava on the moon."
Was it bright red? What was going on? Would have not thought that. I thought the craters on the moon were from
like asteroids.
Yeah, bumping into it. Nope, lava. Crazy. Okay, another thing.
Did you ever look at the moon through like a telescope?
Yes.
It's crazy.
It's actually mind-boggling. We're talking about mind-boggling.
Yeah, you look at that, it's like, that's another one. Go deep sea fishing, look at the stars and the moon. Talk about, like, you've never seen stars and moon like that.
I believe you.
Because there's no light out. Like, there's the city light messes everything up.
That's your source of light.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just my telescope, but did you notice anything about the moon that you didn't know? Was like there a ring around the moon, like a glow?
No, I don't. I think I had like a little cheap telescope.
So I kind of did too.
Like
mine was like $60, but it was like there was a red and blue ring around the moon. Like exactly where the outer part of, the moon. Not like
Everyone else saying this too?
I did.
It was like, you checking this out?
Yeah. No, I really showed everybody in my family. I was like, look at this. And they saw it. They're like, oh, what? I didn't know it was red. It literally was red and blue around it. Not like horizontally, but like completely around it. It was very strange. But shout out to telescopes. I want a high-powered one.
Yeah, I always wanted to do that and bring it up the mountains.
Yes,
just check out stuff.
Your mountain house. The stars there come closer.
Yeah.
In Italy, the stars are so much closer. It doesn't make any sense. That's one thing I'm looking forward to.
Really?
Like, actually, I can't wait to look up at night.
And check, yeah.
Okay, here's the other thing I saw. It was called Why Didn't I Think of That? And I wish I did. It says, clean water may be free from the tap, but United States consumers seem happy to spend $100 billion per year on bottled water. The first documented case of bottled water being sold is from Jackson's Therapeutic Spa in Boston around 1760. The first commercial bottled water in the United States was offered by Maine's Ricker family in 1845. This water would eventually take the name Poland Springs. Amazingly, almost half, 47.8% to be specific, of all bottled water comes from public sources, the same sources as tap water.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just filtered though. Like, I mean, this is probably one of those.
They probably fuck with that so much though. I love it. Water's the best though.
It does taste different though, like, right? Would you agree?
Like Fiji water tastes different,
like compared to Fiji.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm with you. Okay, this is a segment of the show.
Are you a fan of bottled water?
Yes.
I hate it because it's like I'm paying for, even if you buy it by the case, like you're still paying like extra for something that you don't necessarily need. Like,
the labor. They're like, let's charge them for the labor.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, versus just filling up a bottle of water. I just did get the Brita because I was buying cases of water at Wildman, but now I got the Brita, so now I feel like I can not buy. So I'll still buy a case of water and keep it in the fridge, but just not.
Which one would you prefer then, bottled or Brita? That's a good 50-50 question.
Yeah.
Bottled or brittle?
I think just British because it would cost less.
Okay,
right?
Fair. So do you put tap water and it filters it out, or
Yeah.
what? Oh,
Yeah.
I've never had one.
Yeah.
I'm such a pro. They're so convenient. Take it on the go.
But what if you're home and you're just like, I need to fill up I want to drink a bottle. I want to drink a bottle of water. I want to drink some water. You grab a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even have those
Bougie.
fridges that. One of those fridges that like
have
gives
the
you
water
clean
dispenser.
water. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll do that too.
I'll do that
fancy
from time to
fridges
time.
right now.
But most of the time,
At home, we got that. Like,
shout out to Home Ave.
yeah.
Okay. This is a segment of the show that we call Bueno or No Bueno. So if you're new to the show, again, I'm just gonna give my guest here one topic, and he's gonna tell me if it's bueno, aka if it's good, no bueno if it's not good, and if he's very fond of it, he's gonna say super bueno.
Super bueno.
Yeah. So here we go. Tuna.
The name, the food, or the fish.
All right. The actual fish, the meal.
I mean, I'm bueno on all of them, but I'm bueno on tuna, the food.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I'm super bueno on the fish. Itself.
Like catching it, you mean?
Yeah,
Mm.
and then the name
They're
is
big, huh?
The name is super bueno too.
Okay,
I
the
love
name
it too.
tuna is kind of
Yeah,
fire,
I
but
love that.
it smells like dog shit.
Yes, it does. Well, it smells like tuna, but
I said this when Greg was here. When we were in grade school, and he sat next to me at lunch, I'd sit there with a
I remember this.
I'd sit there with a beautiful.
Peanut butter and jelly, probably.
No, it was either a Nutella sandwich, just on white bread, or it was prosciutto, mortadella,
Prosciutto.
and provolone cheese, like a nice Italian, Anyway, boom, and Greg would be next to me with fucking tuna, and I'd be eating what I'd be eating, but I'd be smelling tuna. I'd be like, I'm eating a tuna sandwich.
Yo,
Basically.
You asked Richie that question. He's super too extreme.
Mega super.
Something
A tuna
more.
on a Kaiser is what I'm pretty sure he likes. Crazy. But okay, so
But yeah, like tuna steaks better than tuna fish.
what the hell is a tuna steak?
It's like if you catch a tuna and you cut it up, like you're not making tuna
Put on
fish.
the grill?
Yeah, you could make tuna fish, yeah, but like you put on the grill with some
boy.
lemon. It's a lot different than just like. I mean, you love sushi.
Not tuna.
All your sushi probably has tuna in it.
No, it doesn't. I make sure it doesn't.
What do you
I make
put
sure it
eel in
doesn't. I had one roll with eel. You never had eel, or you did?
No, I've had it before.
You don't like it?
Oh god, it just grossed me out. You ever catch one?
No.
Like you ever see one?
I've never been fishing.
Well, you ever see one? You ever see
You're
like a
freaky.
Yeah, why would you cut that thing up and?
But so then that goes. I eat octopus.
Yeah,
Octopus is probably freakier.
Yeah,
It's got legs and shit.
Yeah.
Tentacles to be
So
specific.
is calamari is squid? Squid is not octopus, right? So I
You meant
love
calamari is not octopus.
Yeah, so hence calamari is not octopus.
Yeah, no.
But I
like squid.
love calamari. Octopus, I don't know if I've ever eaten it.
Okay.
I'm not against eating
There's
it.
many ways to eat it though. Like
You know how intelligent those things are?
yes, you ever
So
seen-
I don't want to eat it.
Oh, I do. Make me smarter. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any correlation, but I've grew up
That's
on
why
them
it freaks
first
me
off,
out a little bit.
and they're delicious. That's my
Yeah, it's
thing.
big in
They're
Italy,
delicious,
right? Like
yes.
you always see it in like the Italian markets. You like
Yes.
freaking like
So there's
jar of
many ways you could
octopus,
fry
like-
them. You could put.
I'm not
like,
against it. It's just,
You could grill them. I like them just boiled with a little bit of lemon. A little bit of
do they
lemon
have
over
much
top.
flavor?
Yeah. The texture is what rubs people the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because think you're eating an octopus. Like, can't you picture what it's gonna feel like?
Yeah, just
That's what
get
it feels like.
technical, like stuck
Yeah.
to your like
Yeah, that was
not a testicle.
No,
Technical.
tentacle. Excuse me, you're
Technically,
making
it's
me
a
say.
technical.
Yeah. So
Pass that bottle over.
Forza octopus, but tuna. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be a fan. You're big on a Kaiser, right? Tuna and a Kaiser.
Yeah, I mean, I'll eat tuna fish sandwich if it's like good tuna. If it's like sitting in that deli case all day, no thanks.
Have you ever?
Had bad
Yeah,
tuna.
probably.
Yes.
Have you? Have you ever
Yes.
eaten the tuna that you caught?
Yeah, I mean,
is that the best? Just
yeah,
because you
it's
caught
so
it?
good, yeah.
All right, fair. Okay, let's.
Especially if he'll cut it right there and just like give you like raw tuna. Like I'm not a big fan of raw tuna, but that's just like you feel like you're eating something like real. You're like I just caught this.
a thing about you and me is we always like go from topic to topic very quickly.
I was thinking,
very quickly. We went from tuna to eel to octopus in a matter of seconds.
In the bueno and no bueno.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like, I might be all bueno on everything that you ask, because I was
We'll see.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, what's he gonna come up with?
Okay. Hawaiian pizza.
So, I was thinking you were gonna ask this last, because this is the only one I'm gonna go no bueno on. I decided it was a game time decision.
Good.
And it's the pineapple. I love pineapple. Love pizza.
Cold.
Love all the, like,
Not
everything
together.
you could put on pizza.
Not
love
together.
It. Why? I just, you know what though? I never had it where, like, someone was like, "This is good." Like Hawaiian pizza.
This is the best Hawaiian pizza in the city.
I've never had that chance.
Okay.
Have you?
I think it all tastes like shit. It's.
But have you ever had, like,
No.
like, from a legit place? Like, this is our specialty.
No. Maybe
Does your
that'd
dad's place make it?
Yeah, it's not. I don't like it just because I don't like it. Not because my dad doesn't make it right.
Yeah.
I don't like cooked pineapple.
Yeah, I agree.
On pizza. It's not like you do anything different. You literally do, like, you're making a pizza and then you just do hot dog. You do ham and pineapple.
Pineapple, yeah.
Disgusting
Do you
combination.
fuck with pineapple when they put it on, like, ham at like a
Like a glazed ham with a pineapple? Not really.
Not really.
No. So
And
I think
don't
that's
know if
why.
maybe it makes it taste better or something, but, like,
Maybe.
if I eat that pineapple, I'm like, that thing tastes disgusting.
Can you give me an example of where cooked fruit is good?
No,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not a big fan of
it
pie.
should be.
Are
It
you?
should no
I hate
apple
pie,
pie.
actually.
None of that.
The only pie I like is pumpkin. And I'm
Yeah, I don't even like that. No, I don't like pie. I like
Cake?
cheese. I'm such a
Yeah,
simple man.
give me some
Cheesecake,
cake.
any kind of cake,
Yeah.
or ice cream, or cookies, or any of that.
Pie's out of the question. Like, it's just, I mean, I'll taste it. Everyone's like, "Oh, this is like the best apple pie." Like, I'll taste it.
it's not.
But I was like, this sucks.
Cooked fruit. Fruit should be cold, served from the refrigerator.
Or
Okay.
right from the
Right,
womb or something.
yeah,
like,
yeah, I'm
grab
with
an
you.
orange and start biting into it.
Okay.
So no bueno on that.
Glad you clarified.
Yeah.
Camping.
Bueno.
Like outside camping.
Yo.
You would sleep outside. Bueno?
Yeah.
I know you do it.
Joe
but,
was
like,
just talking about, like, "Oh, we should definitely go camping." I'm like, yes, let's go. Like, just it's another one. You just gotta do it. It's like it's a cool, like, chore to, like, set up a tent, set up your little campsite, put up, like, a radio, do a campfire, set up your chairs, like, do all that, and then you feel, like, accomplished, and then you go, like, you just have a weekend.
the fear of a grizzly bear or any kind of bear attacking you.
You gotta get over the wildlife, Vito.
I love.
If
You
it
know what's
happens,
crazy?
it happens.
I love. No.
Then
if I can avoid it,
like, yo, how about those dudes that gonna eat the polar bear or whatever? Like, I don't know why we're gonna buy polar bears now, but
no, we might. 'Cause global warming is pushing it. They're going to be in Maine before we know it. They're going to be.
we go camping in Maine and there's polar bears there.
You know, there's polar bears in Canada. I didn't know that. There's a resident at my job. She's from Newfoundland. Newfoundland is how you say it, actually. And she remembers seeing grizzly bears. I mean, good lord, polar bears.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's polar bears in Canada? She's like, yeah.
Polar bear or grizzly bear? Which one would you rather get killed by? Because they're both.
Polar, because he's more efficient killer, so he's gonna make it quicker.
Yeah.
He's gonna make it quicker.
Did you ever see the claws on, like, a grizzly
Both
bear?
of
That's
them.
why I'm saying, like,
The claws are like a sloth bear, the most like non-lethal. Those could kill you. One swipe in the dude.
done.
If he hits you in the arm,
It's so sharp,
you're gonna be
like-
bleeding so much out of your arm. Right.
like, oh my god.
Rumming, yeah.
He's gonna
Like
be like this.
that dude with his pinky was gone.
Yeah.
Imagine you literally just have 4 marks and they're all profusely bleeding. No. No.
When we went hiking one time, we saw a bunch of claw marks on trees. Yeah. And, like, you're like, oh shit, those claws can just scratch up a tree. You're like,
Oh my god.
what are they doing?
Right, like you know the texture of a tree. You can't do that.
Like, I'm sitting there with, like, an axe. Like, imagine scratching a tree trying to get
Did you see a bear or no? Have you ever witnessed a bear?
Yeah, I've seen 2. Not 3.
Black or
Yeah. So
black bears?
one black bear I was at my mountain house driving the quad, got to the end of the road. What?
I'm rethinking coming back to the mountains. There's black bears around there?
Yeah. So got to the end of the road. I looked to the right. You know how it's a normal road when you get out to the end of the driveway? You know how there's a dirt road down to the right past the creek? There's like a random dirt road. I saw a bear coming at me, just strolling, like just chilling. I was like, no way. there's a bear right there. So I flipped around, went and told my dad. My dad was like, no way. So he's like flying up on the quad now. Check it out. They couldn't find it.
Yeah, you probably in the tree. That's the thing about black bears. They climb trees, yeah.
And then another time, we saw one just walking right across the road. And then up in my dad's bar, they would have...
Nervous.
Dude, he would eat there was like a... I think it was a brown bear, but he was like an albino brown bear. And the thing was like tan in color. Looked like a grizzly bear, and he would eat. He might have been
just a brown bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they roamed. Like, we had coyotes in my neighborhood. Like anything is possible.
And he would eat the grease from the bar.
Oh, he probably loved
just to sit there and eat the grease, and we'd watch him. That's talk about like fattening up. Like
he's getting
ready for this winter.
Yeah, right.
This is gonna be a long winter, dude, boys.
They sleep for months.
That the hibernation thing doesn't make sense.
No.
How do
he doesn't wake up once? He's not like.
I never really. He's like, I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna go grab something.
And he sleeps the whole time.
The hibernation thing doesn't make sense to me.
And not another animal like.
Yeah,
it's like he's sleeping. Let me fuck with him. Nobody.
No.
They're just like he's sleeping. Don't fuck with him.
Crazy though.
Okay, I got one more bueno or no bueno for you.
All right.
Scrapple.
Oh, jeez. Super bueno.
Super bueno.
Yeah. Love scrapple.
Is there a specific way to cook it that I don't know about? Tell me.
I mean,
when I had it, it wasn't. I didn't hate it, but I also wasn't like this is actually really good. It was in between.
Yeah.
I don't
think it's my favorite breakfast meat.
What's that?
I think I'm gonna go pork roll.
Over bacon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could put bacon's so versatile though. You could put bacon on
versatile.
You could put bacon on anything.
Say that real quick. Say the number of versatile again one more time.
You can get my number 215-275-7947.
Okay.
Call me anytime. Friday nights.
No, don't call him on a Friday night. He's busy doing a podcast.
Business first, podcast.
Okay, fair. But not tonight. You told him.
Yeah,
call Greg. Okay. I had a. What did I want? Oh, so a thing we need to say about Chris here. At his new house, you have a problem in the front yard. Okay. So he's got a mole problem, not the ones that you see on your face, people. The animal that lives in the ground. And I want you to do me a favor and Google a picture of a mole. And it is one of the ugliest things you've ever seen in your life. Because that's the truth. So you have a problem.
It's a problem that is haunting me.
Yeah. You said something to me that actually blew my mind. You said, I've spent more money dealing with these moles than I have on the actual house.
Because I'm very, thrifty. So I save. It happens with the business. You end up with a lot of material over. So I'm being thrifty, and I'm using the material from other jobs to complete rooms.
Right.
Paint, stuff like that. It's free. These moles are causing me so much money because I'm like, that's not working. I'm trying something else. No, it's not working. I'm trying something else. Just buy more shit. Buy more shit. So Home Depot's rack, I tried everything. I think I'm... And it's funny because you come over and you're like, there's fucking holes everywhere. I'm like, I know, Vito. Shut the fuck up. I got moles. I don't know. They're not inside. They're only on the front lawn. So it's like, okay, I'm okay.
Right, I'm glad they're not inside.
It's really driving me nuts, though. So, I don't have time to fucking work on the house, let alone deal with these fucking moles.
So let's tell the people the last thing you did to try to deal with these. You bought these things that send sonic waves to get the fuck out.
Yeah. So they're just for rodents for underground, and yet they look like solar. I wish they would put lights on them because, excuse me, because they sort of look stupid. And you would, I thought you were just trying to be a mole for a second.
But no, I'm putting the glasses back on.
But yeah, you shove these solar lights. They look like, you've seen them. They look like solar lights. You shove them to the ground, and they don't beep. They're not even a beep. They're like a phone vibrating.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
right.
It's like a.
Every 20 seconds, you said?
I think it's a step for every 20 seconds. Yeah, I can turn them off. There's a switch on them.
We shouldn't, though. We need to push these bitches out.
But unless we're all hanging out there, and we want the place quiet, these things are staying on because these fucking moles need to bounce.
No, it doesn't. What the worst part about it is there's a big open field right next to your house. So why don't they go over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna put mole food over there.
You should draw them over there. So you came up with a plan. It actually makes sense. You're gonna till your front lawn.
Yeah.
Can you explain to the people that probably don't know what tilling means?
You just did you ask this to me when I
yesterday?
said
I asked you yesterday.
What the fuck is tilling?
So, I feel like I know what it meant, but I wanted you to like be specific, and then you were. Yeah. So I'll tell the people.
So it's just like you just till it. You just turn.
What does tilling mean?
A tiller is a machine that just like, I guess like grinds up all the grass and just makes it dirt. Does that make sense?
No, yeah, that's exactly what it does.
Did you look it up?
Right.
Did you, or you knew what I was talking about?
No, I knew exactly what you're talking about, and that's a good way of explaining it. It turns the grass into dirt, and then you can grow new grass. Yeah.
So I was just gonna plant. I was just gonna till everything. Make sure that, because the problem is like I think the solar sonic wave.
It's working. I think it's
working because I haven't seen them, and usually like you'll see them like poke their head up like, yo. Like,
I told you to count the holes, write the number.
I know.
And then just check in like a week.
I was telling them like you and Greg, like I just need to fill in the holes, and then when they stop showing up, I'll know they're gone, right?
I think so, but I think
like,
once you till it,
filling in the holes is like sort of a pain in the ass. Like I have nowhere to get this. Like you saw me, I'm digging dirt around the side of the house, making holes to fucking fill in holes. Like, what are they doing? Eating this dirt?
There's not much left. You can have the rest.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, you gave me so much left.
Look, I want to have the same amount as. Yeah, I'm sorry. Make it count. Make it count. Next time, here, put the lid on that, please. Yeah. Thank you.
Put the cork back in it.
Give it to me over here, please. Thank you. Just part of the show over here.
Did you? Were you going anywhere else with the moles? After the moles? Have you talked to Greg today?
No, I haven't. All I know is he bought a truck.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to him buying a truck.
That's what I was like running around like crazy today because he's got me. I'm trying to work on the house, and Greg's got me going up.
So now he owes you, so he should do the job tomorrow morning. No, yeah, I saw. It kind of looked like one of your dad's trucks. Yeah, it's beautiful. So fresh. But I only saw it from the outside. I would love to sit in it, but
it's so nice.
He didn't say anything to us yesterday. Well, you probably knew, but he didn't tell us.
No, this was so spontaneous.
You don't sip it. You like you chug the wine. Yeah, I've been trying to sip it just to keep my mouth, watered, I guess, wined.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I didn't know anything about it.
It's real nice.
And he just sent a Snapchat in our group chat today, and he was just in it like cheesing hard as hell. We're like,
that picture.
Yeah, I was like, look at Greg. But yeah, it's a nice truck. So shout out to Greg.
He deserves it, He's been wanting a truck for so long.
Yeah, yes.
And he's got it.
I remember when he bought the car he was driving now.
Yeah, me too. I was there with him. He said that to me today too. He's like, "Yo, whenever I buy a car, you gotta come."
It's tradition.
Like, no, fuck you.
It's tradition.
I ain't doing that.
But yeah, so shout out to Greg. Fuck the moles. Fuck them all.
Moles, right.
But yeah, we need them to leave. I really don't know.
Have you seen that? No, like you haven't seen it since they popped their head up that one. What was that? 3 weeks ago.
Remember, I saw one. I told you I saw one.
Yeah, I haven't seen one since I mowed the lawn.
Oh, okay.
So like I was mowing the lawn one time. Like I see holes everywhere, but you're the last one to see a mole.
Yeah, I haven't
seen one after you.
It literally scared the shit out of me because I didn't think. Like, I thought that they like to be on the ground only, and the only time they come up is when they're about to build another hole. So, like, I wasn't expecting to see one, and I was just walking, and I didn't see it until...
They're not big, they're just, like,
it saw me and freaked out and just made a U-turn to go back down the hole.
Yeah.
And then I jumped because I saw that.
Yeah.
If it just stayed there, I wouldn't have noticed it at all.
Yeah.
Because it, like, blended it in with the dirt a little bit. But when he moved and went back down, I was like, and I saw him, and I came and I got you.
Yeah, you're like, yo,
I just saw one. It was scary.
Fuck these moles.
So yeah, we just need to till the grass, till the
we're gonna
lawn.
Do it.
Yeah, and then put those little sonic things just for a week.
Yeah.
Really get them out, and then just get rid of those.
Yeah, and this way I'll know. Like if I start seeing holes pop up on a nicely
then you call somebody.
I'll put grass seed down. Yeah.
Then you call somebody.
I think that I'm calling someone.
I'm
just gonna be pissed because like I spent so much money and now I'm gonna have to call someone. I feel like it's like you guys trying to fix your sink. You're like some customers just try so hard to try and fix something. You're like, and you show up. You're like
that's what I did. I was like, listen, we're stressing each other out. And, we were yelling at each other. And I was like, we should just call Versatile Contracting to come fix this issue.
But I might have to call someone with these damn moles because I'm stressing out.
I think once you do till it, I think you'll see some results. No, I hope so. But okay, so we're going to end this show with a segment that we call 50-50. And if you're new to the show again, I'm going to give my guest here 2 options, 2 things, 2 topics, and he's going to have to pick one or the other. If it's really that challenging for you, Greg is your brother, is the only guest I've had on here that said like both a few times. He was just like couldn't pick between a couple. So we're just going to, I'm going to give you 2 things. You're just going to let me know which one or the other.
One or the other.
Yeah. And I'm not putting my reading glasses on, so this is going to be interesting. Here we go.
Do you need glasses just for...
All the time.
For far away? So
everything.
Why
everything.
Get LASIK? Are you scared?
Okay,
or
so here we go. Here we go.
This is coming from...
I like you a lot.
I was blind. These moles have nothing on them. The saying is, blind as a mole.
Yeah. Or blind as a bat, also. But yeah, they don't have eyes.
Or they
do, but they're the fur covered.
You told me more about a mole than anyone I know. So
yes,
I know a lot. You're my source.
I know a lot about moles, but their eyes are like very hidden, and they focus on their smell and their nose more than anything.
They got a weird nose.
Yes, yeah. So go ahead.
Blind as a bat, as a mole, anything I was legally blind. Like couldn't drive.
Legally blind.
I can't see. You can't see like.
No, anything.
Can you drive without your glasses?
It has to be daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it.
But yeah.
And it's hard then. I don't do it often.
But I can't see I couldn't see exits.
Signs? I could not read a street. I would have to know where I'm going.
Yeah.
And then
go.
No.
Yeah.
Just worry about the car in front of me. Right.
Yeah. So I mean now the LASIK though, I got LASIK and it's a game changer. It's a game changer.
So
that day was miserable. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people are like, oh, it's not that bad. I was like, that day is when they put you in the chair and they zap your eyes and you have to go.
So you're awake, right?
Yeah, you just.
What was that like? Seeing them shoot a laser really into your eyeball.
You know what? The laser part is not bad at all. It's when they do it. So back in the day, they used to just use a scalpel, I think, and just cut your
cornea.
Is it your cornea?
I think they cut your cornea or your retina, one or the other.
Whatever that part is, and now they just use a laser and they zap your eye, and then they go in and they peel back that layer. That part sucks.
Right. So they do this surgery to your eye, and
then you gotta sit there and just wait, and they zap it. They're like, it sounds like an MRI machine.
So they do laser surgery on your eyes, and I'm supposed to believe that they built pyramids by just dragging some fucking stones. Anyway.
That's well, I was sort of freaking out that you're like.
I imagine.
I've never gotten surgery other than that. Like I haven't nothing. Never broke a bone. I've never done any of that. And then when this is all happening, right before it's happening, I'm like, can you just do one at a time so I know, I'm good.
They did both.
Well, they zap one and then they zap.
Yeah,
the other.
I think that's just normal. Yeah. They do one at a time.
But instantly, Vito, I can see. It's cloudy right away, but it's like they put contacts in your eyes, and it's it sort of looked like. You know when you put a contact in, you got something underneath, and you can't. It's blurry, but you could see. Mm-hmm. That's how it looked like immediately after they zapped it, and I'm like, no way. And then that day sucked. That day, the best part is my dad. They say you have to come get someone to pick you up. Mm-hmm. So they give me the numbing eye drops, and I'm like, oh, I'm cool. This doesn't hurt at all. Yeah. This is cool. I'm sitting there, I can see. This is cool. I'm like, can I drive home? They're like, nope, sit down.
No shot.
My dad's like, I'm gonna be a half hour late. I'm like, no big deal. I'm in the waiting room crying, not doing anything, just dripping. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, this hurts so bad. And they're like, yeah, you need to get picked up and you need to go sleep it off. And she brought me in the room, gave me more of these eye drops. She was like, God, you're good now. I was like, I'm going. I was like, give me those eye drops.
That's so crazy. So I was getting to
next day went to work.
Next day went to work? I feel like my sister's recovery was crazy. She had 3 or 4 days of recovery. I could be wrong, but I mean, you went to work and worked on somebody's house the next day.
I mean, they tell you to take it easy for a while.
Right. So I was getting to say it that I like you, but I hate you because you have crystal clear vision now, and I can't see dick.
To the other side.
I can't see dick. Literally, I can't see anything.
And you're not even a fan of contacts, or
not anymore. I had a terrible experience.
I mean, live with contacts in my eye.
I think I don't know if I said it on this show.
Didn't know I had glasses because I would just sleep with like I was bad.
Yeah, you were crazy.
But I had the 24-hour ones, and they were like, I'd always go to the eye doctor. I was like, "Is everything good?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, I sleep with these in."
Yeah,
they're like, "Oh, you should."
I feel like it's a recommendation not to sleep with them, but it's not the end of the world.
As long as you have the right ones.
So, real quick, I don't know if I said this before, but so I had contacts. I loved my contacts just because, like, I like how I look without glasses better than how I look with glasses. So they prescribed me this new solution, and it was hydrogen peroxide solution. And I asked the question there. I was like, "This doesn't sound safe." And she goes, "No, like you let them soak, and then you let them." It was this whole contraption I had to turn upside down, and then like it
I know
dried
exactly
it
what you're
out.
talking about. Some people are allergic to that solution, so they have to use that. So
Okay, fair.
I don't know why they switched you over to
Very
that.
strange. They just
Like
said
everything's working great. Let's switch you over to this.
Let's see if it ruins you. So
see if we can fuck Vito's eyes up.
So it was fine. Like I did everything they said to do. I did it. I waited at exactly the same time that they said. I went to put them bitches in my eye, and it felt like somebody was pouring hydrogen peroxide in my eye.
Yeah.
So
that kind of pain too is like you don't like, and then you're trying to get your contact out. You're like,
So you can actually understand because I was freaking out. My eye was shut, and I'm trying to open it to pull my contact out. Yeah. I freaked out. I couldn't get my eye open till like I could even grab it, and then God let me grab my contact. I pulled it out, and when I pulled my contact out, I popped like 4 or 5 blood vessels in my eye.
Yeah.
That day on, I put my glasses on.
Never again.
Yeah, and now I have a new pair of glasses that I can't stand, but that's another topic. So okay, so I'm extremely jealous that you. So let me get back. They said I don't qualify. My vision is too terrible. I should see get another opinion.
Yeah. Where'd you go? Do you around here somewhere?
The same doctor that I've been seeing since he prescribed me glasses. Maybe.
He's like, Vito, nah.
Right, so he's like, let me not give you perfect vision.
Because it was weird because I used to go to a doctor around here, and he was always like pro LASIK. He was like, even when I was young, he's like, go check it out. I'm like, you get no business if I get LASIK.
So he was just for your,
I don't know,
looking out for your better, like your well-being.
But I didn't go to him after I got my contact prescription. It hasn't changed since I was young, so I haven't been back to the eye doctor. I would just order contacts through 1-800-CONTACTS. And then they went like automatic, so you just take your little like dumb eye test online, and they would be like, "You're good." Online,
that's crazy. All I know is that he said that it will improve my vision, but not enough where it's worth getting it. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And that's a good point. Like if I'm not gonna have perfect vision,
you should go.
I do want to see another opinion. But if it's not gonna improve, I have such a bad stigmatism. That's what he says.
Yeah.
Like it's not for people that have stigmatisms.
You know, the only drawback is like, and when I got the checkup and everyone I asked, they say, "Oh, like it's not a big deal." I see like dots, like when I'm, especially in the morning time. Yeah, black dots. Especially in the mornings, like when I wake up and I'm driving.
There's
like it's
a term.
like, and I find myself like they say it's like the. I think they say it's like the
pieces
scar.
of your cornea.
Yep. Yeah. They say it's like the scar like tissue floating.
I don't know. There's an exact term for it. I forget the term. I remember her telling me, but I said it. I said if I'm looking at a crystal blue sky.
Why, you have it?
Oh, I see them every day.
Oh, so then just go get LASIK.
But I don't see dots. I see squiggly lines. Like they're like long lines. And she goes, "Oh, if they get worse, let me know." I'm like, I told you. Like there's like 4 or 5 that just go across.
I'm watching them right now.
You're right. Like this wall.
You don't see these?
This wall, like it's like a light color.
Yeah.
And I see that. Yeah, it's terrible. But okay. Fuck you for your LASIK. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, I'm glad for you.
Like I tell everyone to go get it.
You do.
Because it's like the money I save. Like, I mean, the long run, you save so much money.
And so maybe that's why my doctor doesn't want to give them to me, because he doesn't want me to never see them again.
He's like, yo, Vito's going to buy these stylish glasses.
Okay. Here we go. So we said this 50, I think I said it. This is a segment of the show we call 50-50. Yeah, I never asked you one of them.
No, this is what we do. This is what we do.
Here we go. Orange juice or apple juice? One for the rest of your life.
I gotta go orange juice because it's such a goat, but I'm a huge fan of apple juice. But I like grew up on just like I would get home from school. I was like one of those kids just chugging orange juice because you're so thirsty. It's like a hot
right out of the bottle.
Probably
So
if it's
fuck the
enough
rest
to
of
like
your family, huh?
if it's enough to finish. That was before COVID.
So when life was good and you didn't have to worry about shit.
But like you're saying, like one for the rest of your life, orange
or
juice.
just
But
pick one.
If both are in the fridge,
Yeah, which one are you picking?
I'd
Apple?
go apple juice.
Okay, so apple juice. Lock that in. Airbnb or hotel?
Hotels are great because you could just go in, drop your bags, nothing else. Like they clean up after you if you want them to.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can go downstairs, get coffee. Airbnb, you got to go grocery shop and do all that bullshit. But I think the Airbnb experience is a lot more enjoyable than the hotel experience.
You're actually like in a house.
Yeah,
But-
I feel like, especially if you got all your boys are just a big group of people, like your whole family.
Right.
Airbnb, 10 times out of 10.
More freedom in the Airbnb, but they take care of you more in the hotel.
Yeah, if it's just you and like your girl, maybe a hotel.
I agree. You
know what I'm saying?
Girl,
Like,
hotel. Boys, Airbnb.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. We're talking toilet paper here.
Ah.
Over or under?
Over. No question.
I'm glad.
It's just
That was
under
quick.
is weird. It's like, yeah, it's just weird.
Under is weird. You have to touch majority of the toilet paper to get to yours.
Yeah.
And like, let's say I just took a dump.
What? That's
Now I gotta pull. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, over. It's right there. It's
yeah.
ready to be pulled.
Over. You can just do a quick tug.
That's
It
it.
rips right off. You
That's
don't have to
it.
like really do anything.
I'm ready to use it.
It
Right.
looks better. It's not like
I
it's
agree.
Like uniform.
The aesthetic
Like, yeah.
of over is better.
Yeah. I don't want to read the back of the label of the toilet paper. Like read the front.
Okay. I'm actually curious for this one. I don't know the answer. Text or call? Like, if I needed to get in touch with you, me personally, should I text you or should I call you?
You personally, you can do whatever the hell you want, you know. Because, but like, if it's important, obviously, give me a call. But with that said, I think I like a text better because I know it's not something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're just like, let me know, like, hey, I'm swinging by. Shoot me a text if you think like.
Then show up.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, well, I text you, and then you check it. Oh.
But like I think, because I always like associate like phone calls with like being serious or like just like work. Like my phone rings, I get like, oh shit, my phone's ringing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas like a text is like, all right, someone text me.
Call is like you gotta make a decision. You're like,
but
am I picking up?
yeah. And you guys all FaceTime, which is like under the gun.
We do.
You're like,
we're big FaceTime. Our whole group is like
Yeah.
when Jared and Greg, anybody wants me, they FaceTime.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's
oh
like,
well.
you're under the gun. Like you're
Yeah.
just like, all right, I got to do this now. Like,
And like last night, my dad FaceTimed me, and I said that I was like, your dad calls you.
yeah.
I'm like, my dad has to FaceTime me. He wants to see me when
That's
he talks
his
to
go-to
me.
FaceTime?
Yeah, always.
See, that's cool though.
Always.
Because FaceTime's a great like
Tool.
oh my god.
Yeah,
like,
because
it's
like,
so cool.
I
But
can
like
see you while I'm talking to you.
yeah. But I think phone calls just make it more like if you need to tell me something, phone call. Because it's like you can get so much more said in a phone call than a text. Like imagine how long this whole podcast would take if we text back and forth. Take like a month. You know what I'm saying? Like we're getting so much across with a couple of microphones.
I'm with you. My
It was
fingers
like
would
my
be-
fingers would be falling off.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Grab me a shark.
Okay.
Just rip my pinky off.
That was so crazy. I can't. Why was his finger? Why were they in his mouth?
It's off. The
He's
pinky's
an
off.
idiot. He said, "My goddamn pinky's gone."
So common collected.
Crazy.
Like you're just gonna
Okay.
buy another pinky.
Okay. Drown or burn to death?
Neither.
I'm with you.
Fucking neither. You know, I got burnt the other day, and I was like, "Damn, that really hurt." And it was only a little tiny burn.
Yeah, right, like on the oven?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I was pulling out a big flat top griddle, and like I grabbed the side of it, and it was hot as shit. I had gloves on too, and I was like, "That was fucking hot."
It burned you to the glove?
Yeah, and
Crazy.
like all day long, I was like, "That really fucking hurt." And so I gotta say drown because I feel like,
Be quicker.
yeah,
Less pain.
maybe I'll hang out with a tuna or something out there. Like, I'll be like, yo, what's up? No, I don't know. Like, I just.
So what are you
would
locking in?
suck, too,
Drowning?
though. Yeah.
Burning to death would be so crazy. If you actually want to like unwrap what
Yeah.
would be done,
Yeah.
you're getting cooked.
Melted alive.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Drowning is like you
Drowning's
just,
like you're thinking you're gonna
you're gonna
hang
lose
on.
consciousness first, and then you're gonna just not wake up and you die. Yeah.
But drowning's a lot slower though, because you think about it, like you're gonna hang on as long as you can, and eventually you're just gonna go under.
If I understood that, like this is it.
No.
I'm gonna.
You're not gonna
swim deeper.
You're not gonna let yourself drown though. Your natural
you're gonna try to stay alive.
Yeah.
But if I realize like this is it,
we're just gonna go numb.
No, I'm swimming further down. Speed it up. Straight up. That's how I think.
Yeah. I guess.
Burning to death, you just gonna stay there?
Yeah, burning. No burning to death. I'm good with fire. Okay. Fire is too.
Breakfast or dinner? If you want to say lunch, you can just throw a whole curveball. But I just feel like lunch is low key irrelevant.
You say that, but I think I eat like I think I get like the best enjoyment out of lunch sometimes because there's like hot spots, like because I'm always out and about doing some service work, so like there's hot spots.
Okay.
So it's always like I'm grabbing this, I'm grabbing that. Oh, I'm in this neighborhood, I'm grabbing that. You know what I'm saying? So lunch is always a trigger, but I think I gotta go breakfast because I'm such a huge fan of like just a smorgasbord of like everything breakfast. But then again, you can't do a smorgasbord of dinner because there's too many options.
Right.
So breakfast is very limited.
You can also eat breakfast for dinner. You can't eat dinner for breakfast.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
people eat
steak.
Yeah, steak and eggs is different, but I don't have money coming out of my ass. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm going to stick with the pancakes today.
Yeah.
But steak and eggs, it sounds incredible.
Yeah.
I just don't have money.
So I got to go breakfast because it's like, I love it. What are you going? Are you going?
I'm going breakfast.
Yeah.
I think I get more enjoyment out of eating a great breakfast than eating a great dinner.
What's your favorite like breakfast? Like, are you going pancakes? Like,
I'm gonna
like if you go to a diner and you're like, I'm treating myself.
I want a combination.
Yeah.
So like, look, I'm gonna get scrambled eggs, hash browns, and then this is where it gets tough. Do I want pancakes or do I want French toast? And if I, let's say I pick French toast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say French toast. And then I got the scrambled eggs, hash browns, and the toast, like white toast.
Yeah.
No wheat, white toast.
Rye toast.
You like rye?
Yeah.
All right, another thing we don't share in common.
Rye toast.
And then I would probably go orange juice. At a diner, I go orange juice.
See,
I only like coffee
I'm
at my house.
Apple juice at diner because they're not giving you that quality like Tropicana.
They're not giving you what's the quality apple juice?
They all taste the same pretty much.
Is it Mott's?
Mott's.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'm going breakfast. Me personally.
But you're going French toast over pancakes?
Yeah. I think French toast is top tier breakfast.
You go, like if I'm out, I think pancakes. If I'm at home or like Sherry's cooking, like my like home cooked meal, French toast. Because like pancakes out is just one of those things. Like you get a pancake from I feel like it tastes better because there's a griddle that grilled
I agree.
Maybe 1 million pancakes on there.
So pancakes, here we go. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
No question.
Yeah, waffles are good, but they're not.
They're good.
They're not.
They're third tier though. Yeah, I think for me personally, it goes French toast, pancakes, waffles.
I agree. I think I agree with you because French toast can be really good. Pancakes are always good. Is that weird to say? Like you're never gonna get like a.
I've never had bad French toast.
Yeah.
Pancakes, they could make it too crispy or make it too soggy, soft. I don't know what you would say, but yeah. Okay, I digress. Flats or drums?
Flats.
No
I think
doubt.
It's better quality meat.
I'd argue there's more meat on the drum.
There's more meat on the drum.
But you think the meat on the flat is better?
Is better like quality.
I saw a video of a guy. So there was, there's like 4. Let's say there's 4 bones technically. Like there's 2 this way, there's 2 that way. He had it 1 and 1 and pulled them both this way.
Yeah.
And all the meat went right in his mouth. Pause. But yeah, so that I've never seen that technique before.
Yeah.
And it was.
I usually do like the bite and push from the back. And it's like.
Did you see Greg? What he said?
Yeah.
He pushes down and then just like pulls the rest down and eats like a lollipop.
Yeah. So that's like you can only do that with certain places though.
Yeah.
You're not doing that with like a barbecue style wing.
Okay, so now blue cheese or ranch with wings?
Blue cheese.
Good. I'm glad you have some class.
Blue cheese. Especially good blue cheese. Like, you get, like, shitty blue cheese. You're like, fuck this. Like, I maybe would have had... No, I'm still taking the shitty blue cheese over ranch. But,
I'm with you. Ranch is too common. They're trying to make, like, ranch the new ketchup, and that doesn't work.
Ranch has its place. Like, you could put that on everything.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. But not wings, not, like...
You can't do blue cheese on everything.
No.
When I used to work at the pizza shop, it wasn't like a long time, but when I did work and people would order a salad and they would add blue cheese as their dressing,
it's weird.
I was like, ugh.
Yeah, it's weird.
In this chicken salad, in this grilled chicken, you want
some hot sauce with that?
Yeah, weird, very weird. But people like that, and that threw me off. But 2 more I got for you: summer or winter?
I'm a summer boy. You know,
okay.
I'd rather just be sweating than putting layers on, to freeze my balls off.
See,
but if I'm sleeping, like, I want to be freezing.
Oh.
Yeah.
When you sleep, do you have socks on ever?
Yeah.
When? In the winter?
It doesn't bother me.
Not at all. So tonight, when you go to sleep, you're gonna have your socks on?
It depends. If I shower, which I usually do right before bed, I usually won't wear socks to bed because I'm getting out of the shower, getting right in bed. Usually, sometimes I'll throw a t-shirt on. Sometimes I just go shirtless.
You sleep shirtless? I've never done that.
Yeah. Oh, really? Never?
No, I always have a shirt on.
Yeah. So sometimes I'll throw a shirt on. Like, sometimes I'll go shirtless.
It would have to be like let's say the power went out and there's no air condition, then I would sleep without a shirt.
Yeah.
But I will sleep with socks on always until, like, there's a few times where I will wake up in the middle of the night and then, like, my body's like, hey, our feet are hot, and then I take my socks off. But
so you're like, half asleep, take your socks off.
Other than that, I always go to sleep with them on.
Yeah.
Always. Okay, and here we go. Go ahead. What? Tell me something.
So all the time, like, socks on.
Summer, spring, winter, socks on.
Socks on.
The only time I'll take them off is if I wake up in the night.
Yeah.
Because they're hot, then I take my socks off.
See, I don't have it doesn't bother me at all.
Me neither. It doesn't.
Some people are real weird.
They have to sleep with no socks on.
Yeah, they're like, you sleep with socks on? Like,
people are weird about feet. Some people like feet. Some people are so terrified of feet. Like, to me, feet are feet. Like, you stand on them all day. They're not attractive, and they're not like, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. They're feet.
Just feet. Yeah.
Keep your feet clean.
Yeah.
But, like, if you put your foot on me, I'm not like, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just keep them clean and keep, whatever. But, like, people are attracted to feet. People are terrified of feet. They're feet. That's a different topic. Well, here we go. I always like to end the show with this question right here. And this ends 50-50, and this ends this podcast. Before we get into anything, I want to shout out... I said it last week, but there's these kids in the neighborhood across the street from my neighborhood, and they're big fans of the show. The one's name is Lucas, and the one who is really my man's pots and pans, I see him all the time, his name is Dominic. So shout out to Dominic. I learned their age. The one is going to the technical high school around here.
Nice.
I forget what he's majoring in. It was something important, and I was like, ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But so Dominic is 15. The other one, Lucas, he was 12. Lucas looked like he was 16, which was weird. But shout out to them. They're big fans of the show. But yeah,
awesome.
He didn't believe me either. I drove by him the other day, and I was like, "Yo, the last 5 minutes of the last one, I talked about you." And he was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah."
That's like you, Greg, and Cole. Like, how many years ago? Like, hanging out on the streets.
Straight up, doing the same thing I was doing. Yeah. And now I just drive a car and and just do. Yeah. So he's in the streets, always riding his bike. He's always got a book bag on. He kind of looks like me. He's got glasses. Yeah. Anyway, shout out to Dominic. If you're listening, just make sure you like and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Tell everybody.
Spread the word. We always tell, like, with Versatile, we're always like, just spread the word.
Yeah.
Were you happy? They're like, yeah, spread the word.
Right. You do good business. Yeah. Tell other people that they.
You like the show? Spread the word.
Versatile Contract does a good business.
Yeah.
Boom. Vibrations with Vito. I hope I am making your life a little.
If you enjoy it, spread the word. It's not much.
But it's going to have to be
subscribe.
Through you. Facts. Hit the subscribe button.
I always forget to do that. Like, I don't give. I mean, obviously you. I was like, subscribe. Like, but like, people that I like on YouTube, I always just skip over it. You watch and you watch and you watch and you get stuck in that like tunnel of like social media bullshit.
Yeah, I'm with you. Rabbit holes.
Do the click.
Good.
It doesn't take much.
Yeah. So their analytics. YouTube gives you analytics. So it told me that 68% of my views come from people who are not subscribed.
Oh, they give you stats like
yes.
that?
So we need to change that. Like if you click on my video and you watch it, just click the subscribe button. Before we started, I had 111 subscribers. That's a nice number, 111. We need to change that. Yeah. Like let's say I average 140 on a video. Why aren't those other remaining like 29 or whatever it is doing that?
Yeah.
And so subscribe, like, tell your friends, find me on Apple, find me on Spotify.
I'm a Spotify guy.
Yeah, you are.
It's just like
it's easy for you because you already have it.
And I'm always working, so it's like driving, so it's just like put it on.
Oh, good segue.
But I still subscribe.
Good, I appreciate that. Good segue. YouTube finally got their head out of their ass, and you can listen to YouTube while not on YouTube.
Oh, really? You can like get out of the way?
And you could go on Twitter.
That was always such a pain in the ass.
It was the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they got rid of that.
Yeah.
Well, so you can even watch me on YouTube and do something else. So that's great.
Multitask.
Yeah, facts. So we're going to end it with this question right here. Probably my favorite question of 50-50. Loyalty or respect?
So I think that like respect is so valuable, but loyalty is so much more prestigious.
Well said. Elaborate.
Yeah. So like I respect a ton of people. I respect people that I just meet. Like I respect a lot of people like that you just encounter right off the bat, and you just give them respect.
Right.
Like I think respect is always what you should present right away. Loyalty, I think, is like gained through respect.
You gotta earn it.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think that's where the separation comes from me, and I feel like loyalty is just more of one of those like prestigious achievement, or not
I like the word
achievements,
prestigious.
but like you know what I'm saying, like goal marks, or like, you know what I'm trying to say, like what's that word?
Benchmark, maybe?
Benchmark. Yeah. I said goal mark.
No, you were right there.
Yeah.
You needed a little assistance. That's all.
But I think that's my take. I think.
So what is your answer? Loyalty?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because it's earned more.
Yeah.
More comes with loyalty.
Yes. And I think loyalty is just, I think with loyalty, respect is automatically there. And,
yes.
And respect is just, should just always be, I don't know if it always should be like given to right off the bat, and then you take respect away when you're like
right. You're a
fucking piece of shit.
Right.
I don't respect you.
That's a good point.
Then you're loyal to that person. Like it's an aftermark of respect.
I think you should always lean with respect. That goes with like stuff in the Bible. Treat people how you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
So I treat people with respect because I want to be respected.
Yeah.
But in the case of loyalty, sometimes you can be loyal to a fault. Sometimes. Like I could be loyal to somebody because I've known them for 15 years.
Yeah.
But should I be loyal to them anymore? Maybe they've shown me multiple times that I shouldn't, but I am because I've known them for so long. That's just that happens.
Yeah.
But
do you respect those people?
Probably, right?
I don't know.
Probably. If I've been loyal to you for 10 years, I have to respect you.
Yeah.
Until you do something where I'm like,
true. Yeah.
I can't believe Chris did that. And then boom, I go from there. So I'm also, in the beginning of the parts of the show, like first couple episodes, I was always saying respect, because I said with respect, there's loyalty already there. And that's also valid.
The other way around.
But, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But if the question is, what do I value more? Loyalty. Because you're not going to get loyalty from everybody. You can get respect from everybody. But loyalty, you have to, like you said, it's earned.
Yeah.
So when you earn that, I think it means more than the respect. So boom.
It's a little more higher up on the ranks.
Yeah, it is. It
just
means more. Yeah, that's all.
Not much.
It may be. It could be more though. Okay, so let's say, I understood everything you said. It's like a 1A, 1B kind of thing.
Yeah.
But loyalty's 1A.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
think I'm loyal, like with that, like not saying, I think I'm loyal to a lot less people that I respect a lot more people.
I agree.
Because it's like I respect you, like, and then it's like, am I loyal to you?
Then you think about it, then you're like, ooh, that person I'm loyal to.
Yeah.
And you skip over like 4, and then you're like, that person I'm loyal to. Yeah.
And it's not a bad thing. It's like just like, I'm not loyal to you. No, you
can't be loyal to everybody, because then loyalty wouldn't be a thing.
Yep. And I think that's why loyalty ranks higher than respect.
I'm with you, and I like the way we broke it down. It's always, every person thinks about it differently and breaks it down differently, so I
Did you look into what your guest Sarah brought up last week? What did she say? She
said, with respect, there's...
Well, she said it came from that.
It came from Drink Champs. Shout out to Sarah.
See, I don't know what Drink Champs...
Drink Champs is Noriega. You know the rapper Noriega?
See, I'm not
you
good
do,
like
though.
This, though.
So, name-wise, if I showed you, if I played you a song, you'd be like, oh. Yeah, he's big with Pharrell.
Yeah.
Pharrell his big hits were Pharrell did them. Anyway.
So they have their own...
A podcast where they drink hard liquor during the whole thing. The whole thing. It's Drink Champs.
Yeah.
So, it's him and DJ EFN. We're giving them too much plug. But then they always have like a A-list celebrity.
Yeah.
It went from like DMX,
You got an A-list celebrity?
Right here.
Big Tuna.
Who?
I said Big Tuna.
Big Tuna. Right here. Big Tuna. Right here. Shout out to Big Tuna. That should be your username somewhere. But so yeah, I didn't look into it. What she said...
That was like, it drew, like, I was like, I need to look into this.
And you didn't?
No, I didn't.
And I didn't either. When she said it, though, it sounded like what DMX said. DMX said, with respect, there's loyalty already there. And I think what she said was, with loyalty, there's respect already there.
Yeah.
So she could be right. It might have been Big Sean. After this, I'm probably going to do the research just to clarify. But she said it opposite. And I thought she was talking about when DMX said it.
It all sounds so good. Like, either way you say it sounds good. And you're like, oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah. Loyalty and respect. There's no wrong or right answer. But with that being said, we're going to wrap up episode 20 of Vibrations with Vito.
I'm so glad I'm 20.
So glad. It had to happen. So I want to thank you. I want to thank the dude who could allow you to not emergency go wherever he needed you tonight. Shout out to him. What was the place called? CityWorks. So we're going to give them a plug tonight.
Banging food.
Yeah. Okay, good.
CityWorks, King of Prussia.
Good. So, shout out to Aroso. Shout out to Versatile Contracting. Literally, you need anything done, and you're too lazy enough to look through this. Yeah, if you're too lazy to do that and go through the numbers, like I said, you can message me, and I will give you the number. But we are big Versatile Contracting fans here. I have the shirt on right now. You have the shirt on right now. Great place. So great business. Great customer service. All that whole thing. So thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you.
It goes quick.
It does. Dude, if I checked the time right now, you wouldn't believe it.
I know.
I'm not going to do it.
Have you checked the time?
Yeah, I did. So thanks for tuning in. Ciao for now.
Ciao for now.